Hello, this is my final project for physical sciences. My name's Krop, and I'll go through my project right now. Periodic tables, rows, and columns. Rows on the periodic table are known as periods, and all elements on the same period have the same amount of electron shells. Columns on the periodic table are known as groups, and all elements in the group share the same number of outer shell, giving them similar chemical and physical properties. Transition metals. The transition metals is the 9 groups of elements between group 2 and group 3. These metals are great conductors of electricity, have great melting points, and are dense. Dmitry Mendeleev and the evolution of the periodic table. Dmitry was a Russian chemist and a scientist who came up with a theory that elements need to be in certain categories due to physical and chemical properties. His theories that elements, if arranged according to their atomic weight, exhibit an apparent periodicity of properties. Elements which are similar regarding to their chemical properties either have similar atomic weight or have their atomic weights increasingly regularly. Today's periodic table is arranged by the number of protons in each periods. Each group is arranged by a number of valence electrons. There are more elements in the periodic table today than when he discovered the periodic table. For example, in his periodic table, the noble gases in group 8 were not there since they were not discovered yet. Groups in the periodic table. The vertical columns of the periodic table are known as groups. There are 8 groups of the periodic table between group 2 and 3. Between group 2 and 3, transition metals, which are excluded from the rest. In each group, the number of valence electrons depends on the number of the group. Like group 1 has a valence electron. There are 8 groups in the periodic table. Elements. An element is a substance that cannot be broken down into a different substance, and each element is distinguished by a number of protons. 3 example elements. Hydrogen has 1 proton and 1 electron. Lithium has 3 protons, 3 neutrons, and 1 valence electron. Carbon has 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 4 valence electrons. Group 1 metals, known as alkali metals. When alkali metals react, they lose their valence electron and form a positively charged ion, making the element react. As you go down group 1, the elements get more reactive to oxygen, and water getting more violent reactions. Some need to be kept in sealed glass tubes so they don't instantly burst in flames in contact in air. Alkali metals react so easy since they are 1 valence electrons make them so easily lose the valence electron in order to combine with other elements and compounds. Group 7. Group 7 are known as halogens, which means salt makers in Greek. When group 7 atoms react, they each gain 1 electron, resulting in a negatively charged ions. When halogens react, they gain 1 electron each, forming a negatively charged ion, making a stable arrangement of electrons. Metals can conduct electricity since they have free-moving valence electrons, making electricity flow through the metal atoms. Metals contain a lot of free-moving electrons, which means when heated, the electrons are flying around and colliding with each other. Metals have 3 properties. They are malleable, ductile, and luster. 7 diatomic elements. This contains hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine, iodine, and bromine. A covalent bond is a chemical bond that involves sharing of electrons to form electron pairs between 2 atoms. These electron pairs are known as shared pairs or bonding pairs. Diamonds and graphite are from the same element carbon but have different structures called allotropes that give them traits. Diamonds have a cubic arrangement of atoms, which the structure that makes the diamond so strong. The bonds on diamonds are so strong that an immense amount of heat would be needed to melt, and oxygen is a liquid at a very cold temperature, but if at room temperature it would be a gas. Formulas, for example, of compounds: sodium chloride, which is just sodium mixed with chlorine, and radium chloride is just radium and chlorine, and carbon nitride is carbon and nitrogen. My sources are from, let's see, two of them are from Britannica. One is from Science Direct Topics, one is from ChemistryLearner.com, and one is HomeScienceTools.com. Thanks for listening for my project.